Hello everyone, this is Wolf, coming to you again for more hardcore Minecraft. So, last time we got a little bit of villager trading up and running, and started a need for, well, some farms. And as anybody who's done a Minecraft farm knows, this can be kind of tedious. So, I've decided that even though we've got the farm going on here, I want to double up on what kind of output and resources that I'm producing. That unfortunately means saplings. My explorations on the way, close the door. In my explorations on the way here, I unfortunately only encountered spruce and oak saplings. And as you can see, this storage is not sufficient. So I'm going to, first I'm going to make a little more storage because yikes. Did not realize how little space I had actually going in here. Alright. Oopsies. And there. One more chest won't hurt anything. I can toss that to up here. Nope, that won't open. Alright, let's put this in here. Let's take the food with me. No, take the iron axe, because I'm going to use the iron axe. And another iron pickaxe. Might as well. And I have the iron for it. I'm not going to touch the diamonds for the time being. I think I'm going to make some better gear. I think this is what I'm going to go with. So that's leggings and that's boots. See, this gives me 4.5 armor. That's a significant boost. I may as well go with a helmet as well. Oop, I apologize, my kitty cat seems to want out of the room. One moment. Just a moment ago, he wanted in so badly, now he wants out. Welcome to the life of having a cat. Alright, yeah, I'll bring one iron pickaxe with me. I'm not taking any more iron with me. Oh, actually no, I should take a bit of iron with me. So that way I can make more tools or something along the way if something happens. I'm gonna convert some more hay into food because I need to find, there we go, I need to find more resources. And while I'm here, I might as well make more torches, because why not? Torches are a very intelligent thing to have, and it's nighttime. And I completely lost track of the day-night cycle. Let's get some sleep. And I almost walked away without my bed. Wow, I am batting 1,000 tonight. Alrighty. Last time I went exploring, ooh. Creeper, zombies, strays, no. No, staying away from those. Gonna go up here where my farm is. And so last time I went, oh, there's a lot of creepers around. I think I'll get away here in a bit so those will all despawn, but the items will remain. I can collect them later. Last time I went that way about 2,000 blocks, that way about 1,000 blocks, and then came down here and came back. This time, I think I'm going to go that way and come back around in this loop. I think I was originally going to go 1,000 blocks last time. It's been a couple of days, and I was visiting family. But I think 2,000 blocks turns out to be about the sweet spot. This world seed seems to have some very substantial temperature-related biomes, and I think that is the bit of my calculations that I failed to account for. I wasn't anticipating the biomes to be the combined biomes, the cold biomes, the lukewarm biomes, and the warm biomes to be just so large. So, because right where I am is practically in the middle of an enormous cold biome. So it's got mountains, it's got taiga, it's got there's ice spikes. I even passed ice spikes. It's got icebergs. It's got all kinds of stuff. So I think if I go this way, I might find something more. Nah, I can. Oh, okay, now I should eat. And I'll wait a little need to maximize the food that I have. So my thinking is I need to find, ideally, jungle, dark oak, and acacia wood. All the remaining types of overworld wood that I don't have, with the exception of azalea. Well, azalea is more of a leaf than anything else, and I can get that once I start producing moss. But those types of wood would be the goal here. But also, I need to see if I can find a desert. Because for the design I want to make, and trust me, if I go and make 4 of these expeditions and I don't find a desert, then I'll change my plan. But the design I want to make, I'm going to need resources from a desert. And a mesa would be useful, but, I mean, I don't have to have the mesa. But the wood types are absolutely vital. So that's what I'm going to concentrate on right now, is trying to find those wood types. I had a decent chance to think about some goals for the series, and I think the stated ones that I've listed so far, building of the castle and developing it from there, is probably about as far as I'm going to get from now on, or from here. I want there to be some farms in there, it to be able to house and manage the resources that I will use on a regular basis, but I mean, it doesn't need to be an all-in-one, everything is there, everything is available type of base. It's just going to be something that I can have the resources in initially, and that was, I missed that last little jump there. Is that lapis? That is lapis. Not really relevant to get right now. I mean, it would be nice, but I can do without. I don't have to have the lapis. Hello, train of thought. It's gone off the rails. You'll find that I do that quite a lot. I apologize in advance. Having all the types of wood would give me so many different options in terms of shapes and colors to work with. And then once I have the castle base built up, I can put various farms in there that will be quite useful. Okay, this is an oak forest. This is a warmer biome. This is progress. This is indeed progress. Let's see what we got here. Overall long-term goals, Wither Skeleton Farm, because it's something I've not done. Blaze Farm, it's not something I've done. It would be nice to be able to... Is that a village in the distance? I see a village! With a ruined portal. Ooh. See more spruce in the distance there, but this looks like a plains village. Ooh. I see 2 blacksmiths. So last time I found diamonds in a blacksmith, and that was just like awesome. And now my cat's wanting back in again. No, he can wait. But I want to make a wither execution chamber, just similar to the one that Impulse made in Hermitcraft. Why? I like the idea of it. Be able to just quickly mass produce the skulls and then just very quickly and easily kill the wither. I mean, that's just... I was in awe when I saw how that worked. I think everyone else there in Bodum was as well. I was like, holy cow, that just was so... And there's a cave directly below the village. Wonderful. Wonderful. Dude, I can grow more. Yeah. I definitely, however, want you guys, because you are food. Alright, I'm just going to generally loot this place. Should be a brew stand in there. And, wow, it literally... I have a stone cutter. I don't need a stone cutter. It literally cut right in here. Okay, where's the loot chest? There's the loot chest. Golden carrots. I approve. Golden leggings with projectile protection. I'm a little hesitant on. And flint and steels I can do without. Actually, I can do without the nuggets too. But the chief reason why I'm here was that, and I forgot to bring blocks to pillar with. Smort. Oh well. I can always come back to this. How far am I from my base? I'm about 1,000 blocks from the base already. Oh, I was moving pretty... Ooh, more food. And apples. I will gladly take apples. And potatoes. I guess since I have potatoes, might as well go over there and get those. I have a farmer villager I can trade with and sell him potatoes. I think that's what he buys. I thought of carrots, but I'm pretty sure it's... I do not remember what is what. Okay, I knew those were beetroots. And... Alright, you guys can go over there and just kind of go. Yeah, bye. There's a lot of cows here too, so... I'm just gonna go through this village and clear it out and find all what's here. Brewing stand is useful. What's up here? Oh, nope, nothing up here. Oops. Wrong button. Just too bad. Even though you can tell what each type of building it. Ooh, there's another one. I still like to go into each individual house because you sometimes get lucky. You might find something unusual. No. Alright, let's grab these hay bales because this is food, and I'm reasonably certain I can actually sell bread to the farmer villager as well. So I think he buys potatoes and bread. So if I can sell some of this, this will get me going. And last time I got mending enchantment, and that was extremely useful. So having enchantments will make gathering resources so much easier. So that's why I started messing with villager for professions. I think I may have misjudged this place and thought there was a... Oh, did I really just walk away from this thing? Alright, you are useful. You are... The bright side, there's lots of villagers around, it seems. So... Just last time I was playing, I was exploring and I found several villages, so... There's another one there. Another little farming plot there. So... Come with me, please. I don't necessarily know if I'll use clerics to build up ender pearls, but it's nice to have the option. I think that's one thing you'll find about me, is that I like to be able to have the option if it's at all possible. You two, and you. Okay. Both of those. There we got that. More hay bales. There's a lot of food here. Excellent. Alright. And I think if I just keep building up my resources and just spend a significant amount of time building up the quality of what I'm gathering over time, I should be fine. And I know that's pretty much every Minecraft YouTuber's plan. Alright, so this is not a blacksmith, this is a tannery. Oh well, what we got here? Emeralds, I will take those, and more bread, I will take those as well. Okay, this village is not safe to be in overnight. How do you check this one? I did not, because I would have taken the bread. It is getting dark. No, not what I wanted to do. And I was going to use that. Alrighty. Skipping the night because, you know, logic. Alright. Let's see what's in here. This is a new house. And a large one, too. There's nothing in here. It's just beds. Alright. Ready to check that one. I think I just need to check this one, and this is the last house in the village. And this is yet another stonemason. Okay. I think that's the one I mistook for a blacksmith. Oh well. I think I've got everything of use out of here except for those gold blocks, but, you know. Actually, I could pillar up using haystacks. Or hay bales. Let's go ahead and do that. Do this other side. From the other side. Yeah, sure. Alrighty, some gold blocks, please. Alrighty, and let's gather this back. So, in thinking about the castle a bit more, I've decided that I want sugarcane, bamboo, which necessarily means I'm going to have to find bamboo somewhere, A general mob farm slash maybe a creeper farm, but I much prefer to the general mob farm because I use string religiously. Did I check this one? I think I checked this one. Yeah, I checked this one. I use string like crazy, so a general mob farm is extremely useful to me, and the fact that it will produce so many useful drops. I want there to be at least one iron farm because it's iron. It's extremely useful. Um, is that another rooftop? Benefit of the plains biome. I guess you can actually see things in the distance. Um, bamboo, sugarcane, iron, general mob farm. Those are the core of the farms I'm going to have in there. And then I'm going to have villager trading. And I think the rest of the build that I can work around that's just going to be decorative and or storage spaces. Storage and living spaces. I may have, like an automated melon farm and, pumpkin farms and stuff in there too, but those take up so much, or those take up so little space that you don't really need to dedicate a part of the build to them. So, like, I don't need to plan its design in the construction phase of it all. And yep, it's a village. A big village. At least as big as the one we were just at. Let us see what we got here. Last time I gathered a bunch of wool. I'm good on wool, so... More sand there. Ooh, shipwreck. Maybe. Maybe. I think since I'm grabbing this stuff, I might actually have to skip on the shipwreck. Because I'm going to just use this stuff to feed and expand my farm, so... Yeah. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. There's some wool down there and those shopping stalls things. Market stalls, I guess, what they could technically be called. But yeah. Alright, chest. Apples, I will gladly take. Oh, I accidentally picked up more seeds. Inventory management is normally something I actually pay a lot of attention to, but I guess that time I just missed it. And you're another stone cutter, which... Stonemason. Yeah, having the clay will be useful, but it's not absolutely essential at the moment. I've made a build before that used a prodigious amount of clay in the walls as a decorative block, and it wasn't painful to gather. I know there will be people that say otherwise, but I didn't find it painful. So you just divert a bit of time to it, spend some time in a decent-sized swamp. So. I know that's an unpopular opinion. There will be people that will say that, no, it's the worst thing ever, but whatever. So, and since I've decided I'm going to be doing the vast majority of everything for this series on stream, y'all are going to get to see a good chunk of it. Alright. Let's grab that. I seem to be getting just mostly plains, general plains loot, which is fine with me. I could take the oak saplings, but I have a full stack of bread. That's not something I was anticipating, but that just means I'm actually in a really good place when it comes to food. So I could just trade and trade and trade when I get back. That happened. Alright. And I can just use it to build up resources that I have available to me. Alright, you're in the way. And yeah, I will also be having, lots of villager trading, villager breeder, all that good stuff. That's just, I want to get the castle started and have the space dedicated for it before I start emphasizing and focusing on that. Right now, I'm just going with the basics of what I have available to me. And that mending trade, yeah, I did find a cheaper mending trade, but, I mean... I already locked in the expensive one, so I don't want to re-roll it. I can always zombify him later. Well, that's a fairly easy thing to do. Alrighty. I think 2 plains villages gave me a ton of useful loot. Alrighty. Since I'm in a warmer biome, I'm still going to explore the... I think I'll make my own beehives, though. They're just flower saplings, oak saplings or birch saplings. I don't like birch You'll find this about me. I really don't like birch wood. More that way, but I need to go this way. Kind of strayed from my original course a little bit, but I mean, you go where you go. So as long as I'm going in the general direction away from jungle. I see jungle, which that means warm biome. Warm biome means acacia and desert. Ooh. Okay. Let's keep moving. See, that's the reason why I brought the axe, because so I get some jungle saplings. They are some of the hardest saplings to get. Yet jungle wood's essential for the design I have in mind. I'm just gonna straight up say it. Ooh, and I don't see much bamboo. I feel like 2 pieces of bamboo. 3, 4. Maybe. Let's see what's in that hill. Two things of bamboo. You don't need much bamboo to get started. I mean, you can fill up a double chest in a little bit of time. Cocoa beans. I'm gonna go for one of the larger jungle trees because they just simply produce saplings much more effectively than the smaller ones. Did I gather watermelon before? I don't remember. I thought I did, maybe? I don't remember. So I'm gonna chop down one of these larger ones, then hang out in the area, see if I can find other stuff. It's useful. Oh, I need to try and climb up to get to that bamboo, so... More plains over there. Got plenty of time in the day for this, and I brought a second axe exactly for this reason. Alright, let's get you guys chopped down, so I don't leave UFOs flying around. Alright. And jungle wood! Alrighty, this is great. This is awesome. On one of the 2 wood... I may have just screwed myself over with that. On one of the 2 wood types I was worried I wasn't going to be able to find. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I did. Oops. Oh well, I can do this and that. Yeah, no, it's a waste of durability, but I need to be able to get to the top of this tree in order to get it to start dropping its saplings. Otherwise, can't do anything. Alright, let's go up here. And that's the goal right now, I just need the saplings. Oh. I might, since this is a jungle, grab a bunch of vines as well, but nah, if I'm gonna plant jungle trees, I'll get vines like crazy. Vines are a nuisance beyond a certain point, so I don't even need to think about them. Oh. Yes, they're useful for making the mossy variants of blocks and stuff, but... It's just getting dark. To finish this up. Alright, I can use this as a platform for... okay, well... Respawn point doesn't really matter in hardcore, so I need to use my time a little bit more effectively then. Continue chopping down this tree. This is a ton of wood. I'm good on wood now for a little bit. I can build so many ideas now. So that's one of the major limitations. Ooh, alright, it's already a sapling. Alright, gotta skip the night. Need to skip the night. It's breaking down, but it might be going, this tree might be in the way. Let's see, let's get this out of the way. Oop, one more. I watched another Minecraft YouTuber say this was a glitch. I'm like, maybe, but it seems more like intentional design than anything else to me. Alright, we got one sapling so far. Let me use this all as an opportunity to kind of organize my inventory. As those start decaying, there might be other trees and stuff. I see another sapling. These things are so valuable right now. There might actually be one still in the middle of that thing I didn't actually break. Let's grab some watermelon. I probably already have it, but I mean, it's here. Might as well. We got 2 saplings. Ideally, I would like 4. The vines are tricky to climb up, but once you get the hang of it, they're like super easy. Come on. Alright. Yep. I missed one. Alright. Almost immediately that thing will start to decay. Alright. Are you only gonna drop the 2? 2 saplings. That's unfortunate. Well, suppose I could always come back this way, but I mean, I got a decent amount of wood to start with, and that was a sapling. Yeah, that's a sapling. Alright. I think while those are falling, or continuing to fall, I'm gonna just work on breaking down a couple more of these. I have another axe, and if I use up this axe, it'll clear an inventory space, which I could use to store more wood and resources and stuff as I collect. So that's part of the reason why I brought the tools, so I could, use them to bring more stuff back. Oh, so I didn't feel constrained or limited. Alright, and there's sapling number 4. Alright, I can now make a large jungle tree. I just need to figure out why these things aren't decaying, and if it's because of the neighboring trees. One of the major downsides to jungles. So dense, all the leaves touch other trees. Oh, that's unfortunate. What all is left of that the large one? Oh, I have another sapling there. Let's make our way up there. Come on. Don't go all the way up to you. Alright, you do that. Alright. Infinite durability. Oh, there's another watermelon down there. The infinite durability of the log. I know, I laugh at my own jokes. I'm corny that way. I think I'm okay. I mean, I've got the 5. I got a 5th sapling. When did I pick up a 5th sapling? Alright, well, I've got the saplings I needed. I'll go and grab that. Or this watermelon. I think I'll start making my way around, seeing what all is here. Alright, let's go. I don't even remember where those bamboo are from here. Normally my sense of direction is great, but jungles are the worst to navigate. Okay, I found bamboo. Jungles are the worst to navigate in sometimes. Alrighty. I just need more watermelon. I already have some in here. I can fill my inventory up and get nearly a stack of this. And then this can be used for food if I have issues with food, and even though I've already gathered literally tons of food. Alright, that's plenty of watermelon. More bamboo would definitely be useful. Note to self, stop pressing keybinds. Played games for so long that I know it's horrible for my wrist. I still knee-jerk do it sometimes. Ooh, yeah, I have hardly any bamboo, and yeah, that's all kinds of stuff here. So, all right. All right. Alrighty. Yeah, 30 is enough. I don't need to go out of my way to go gather more bamboo now. 30 I can make work. No, I could have made one work, really. But I wanted to have a little bit of bamboo to work with to start with. Let's see what's up here. Wait. Is that a jungle temple? That's a jungle temple. Okay. Destruction looting. See, it looks like another plains biome in the distance. Not sure if that's a house or not, but I've got a jungle temple. Alright, this one has the tripwire booby trap. It's easy enough to deal with. And this is the reason why I brought torches. Because it's completely pitch black in there, and there's likely mobs, so I need to be careful. So, having all this extra armor will be somewhat helpful as well, and that was not smart. So, going into a situation where I could probably be facing off against a skeleton or something, and I give myself a little bit of damage. It healed up. Alrighty, am I above it? I am above it. There's the entrance. Alright, that's not the entrance. Where's the entrance? I'm buried in the mountainside here? There we go. Alright, I'll probably never come back here. I don't care. I'm going to light it up. Oh, I was literally right above it. Alrighty. Don't believe that lever does anything, but... Stupid. Standing right way the... Okay, I believe there's another one here. I triggered it. Alright. Well, there. Some iron, rotten flesh. That was so totally worth taking 2 arrows to the face. I don't really need arrows, though. I don't even know what these do. That's just a redstone line to go over there. Destructive moment. Oh, there's a chest in here. Okay. Bamboo, some bones. Horse armor. The bones are useful to me. Nothing else here is. I have no redstone on me, so... That's a comparator. And pistons. Pistons might actually be useful. Sticky pistons, no less. Ooh, okay. Definitely useful. Definitely useful. There. Okay. Okay. I think I've sufficiently conquered this. I'm going to continue this way. Finding jungle is an advantage. I'd like to find acacia. So expeditions like this... Sun going down? Sun is going down. The more fruitful expeditions like this are, the better. That's a gorge. Okay, resources I bring back, the better. And I just... Even if I go straight out and then have to come straight back instead of having to go around a loop because my inventory is totally full, that's fine. I'm not in the slightest upset about that. Because I found jungle! Jungle wood will be so nice to have growing. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Got some sand, looks like a beach. This is not an insignificant jungle though, so it's a decent size. Clear cutting it would be a project. I don't know. Maybe if this series takes off, I could put clear cutting the jungle as one of my long-term projects or something, a terraforming project. No, I like to experiment with terraforming. See what all I can make look good. So if I could terraform a jungle into something else, it would be kind of interesting. I see bamboo forest. I see a bamboo forest. Yeah, I just walked by a parrot. I do not want parrots. I do not like parrots. I'm not Korean. They're not pesky birds. They are dinner. If you could eat them. But, yeah. Alrighty then. I see bamboo forest, which I'm going to go over there and see if I can find a panda. If I can, I may come rescue pandas at some point. But, oh, this is quite the ravine. That literally parkour failure king. Alrighty. More copper. Yep, that's copper. Weird color shift there. Don't you agree? That's just such an interesting orange. Okay, so bamboo forest. This is one of the rarer biomes, so if eventually I decide to go around and start getting achievements and stuff, this would be a nice biome to have. It has podzol. Make podzol because I have spruce trees, but yeah. This is so cool though. Don't see any pandas though. And gonna be perfectly honest, I'm not that interested in looking for them right now, but it would be nice to find them. See what's up here, just so I would have, you know, let's say I decide to make a zoo at some point. It would be nice to know there's pandas only if, what, 1,500 blocks away? 2,400? Oh. Oh. Already here. Let's see what's here. That's a desert! That is a desert. Oh, yes. Okay. That's a desert. I'm definitely going to be coming back here several times. Yes. That is actually really great. That's a desert. This is another one of those rarer biomes right here. It's the thinner, what is it? Thinner jungle? Sparse jungle. Okay. Oh, red sand. I see red sand. Red sand means terracotta. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a mesa? Mesas are good for finding gold to mine. Like, really good for finding gold to mine. Okay, I'm here. I need to gather cactus. I see cactus. Okay. Oh. This. Oh, yeah. See if there's an exposed mine shaft. Mesas are notorious for their exposed mine shafts. I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky. But cactus. Okay, I can start a bunch of semi-auto... Oh, how did I break that one? Bunch of semi-automatic farms now. Oh, yeah. So, when I get back, I'm gonna be busy. I'm back in regular desert. matter. I'm going for this right now. Huh. Seems to be a small strip of mesa between the desert and the jungle. That is so cool. That is really quite cool. Alright. Now that I know that this direction has all the warm biomes, I'm going to be making this trip several times. And when I eventually start producing nether portals, yeah, there's going to be another portal here. Because this desert is getting mined. This entire desert is getting mined. There's not going to be much left once I'm done. But it's okay. That is okay. That is part of the project, part of the fun that is Minecraft. Got a coral reef here, which, trust me, coral reef colors, they just pop. And they pop beautifully. All kinds of fish in there. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and look at that bright, oh, such bright colors. So I'm a builder at heart. I've not hid that fact at all. And yeah, oh, my inventory's getting a bit full. It's just so nice to be able to have such a variety of blocks. Now, granted, working with coral is a project in of itself, but when it comes to designing a larger build, is that string? No, it's just two random floating blocks of sandstone. When it comes to larger builds, one of the things that I learned really... Staying away from you guys. Staying away from you guys. You guys can have fun in the desert. I'm just going this way. I'm just going this way, and I'm keeping my distance from you guys. Why? Because even though I have projectile protection, that still hit hard. That's a desert village. That's why they're here. There's a desert village. Alright. I see more hay bales. Yeah, and that's a swamp. So, clay isn't going to be an issue. Alright, last one, then I'll go to the village. And that looks like a shattered savanna in the distance, or at least an amplified savanna, but... Huh. I think I've got all the hot biomes in very close proximity, which is so cool. It is so cool. Alright. Let's see, we've got nothing useful here. And nothing useful here. Okay. Seems to be a small desert village. Okay. Let's grab these. Oh, one advantage is I can make an automatic villager breeder, so I don't need to save a bunch of resources. Oops. Oh well. I have a random extra jungle log. Okay, that will clear up an inventory space. Oh. It's a nitwit. Let's check out this house here. Oh, just with cactus and some wheat. Convert the wheat to hay bales easily enough. This is cartography table. I think I already grabbed a couple of those. Another stonemason. Let's see what we got around here. There's some cactus, of course, because, you know, who doesn't want cactus in their center of the village as, you know, greenery, huh? Well, I'm not, you know, knocking people who like cactus or anything. It's just spiky, they're dangerous, and yeah, they're not very pleasant plants to have. But I know, that's a minority opinion. Dead bushes, I think I'll leave. I might come back for those later. Sea pickles. Ooh, okay. Thank you. Let's wait a little bit. See if I find anything else here. Beetroot. I think that's it. This is a small village. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I see acacia trees. That's an acacia tree. Okay. Alright. Smart thing to do. Number one, make that other piece of bread. It's not needed, but yeah. Number two, throw that away. And then try to sleep if... Oh, it won't let me sleep yet. Okay. It's getting dark. So I can... There we go. Alrighty then. Hello, Enki. Thank you for tuning in, and yes, I am stealing all the hay bales, just because I can. Sorry for the delay, I have chat on a different screen, and it's slightly out of my line of sight. So, but thank you for tuning in, Enki, it's much appreciated. I need all the hay so I can trade with my villagers and have food. So, it's, very much needed. I see some more acacia over there, and even more in the distance. So, why did I go that way? So yeah, I think this is going to be quite cool. That's got to be a shattered savanna. I see coarse dirt on it. That has to be a shattered savanna. It's one of the rarer biomes to find. So, how is it in the last 2 videos I managed to find so far 3 or 4, actually, technically 4, if this is a shattered savanna, of the rarer biomes? And I think that is coarse dirt. Yeah, that's coarse dirt. This is a shattered savanna. Wow. Let me see when we get actually up there. Still in sparse jungle and... Still in sparse jungle. Windswept savanna, huh? That's different. That's a new one. With, I don't know, I'm hardly an expert but in Minecraft's biomes, but... And... Let's see... Still lists this as sparse jungle. Windswept savanna. More windswept savanna. What? I'm allowed to have more than just potatoes. Enki, you're being mean. Alright, I'm up here, and... Yep, this is all windswept savanna, and this is definitely coarse dirt. Okay. This is kind of cool. Oh. Alright, let me see. Do I want to... I have 2 stacks of jungle wood, and I can afford to just break some dirt. Why? Because it'll actually be useful for me to have some dirt to bring back. I'm just trying to see what all's up here. And of course I missed that jump. I fail at parkour. So this looks like it's just a small plain surrounded by a couple of sparse jungles on all sides. It's kind of cool. Alright, all coarse dirt up here. Alright, so there's not much. I climbed up here hopefully to be able to find iron. I'm not seeing any. Alright, Geronimo! And I'm going to that island so I can chop down some trees. By saying only, you're implying that I can only have that one item. So, besides, I'm not going to really be doing much with it other than trading it to my villagers. Alright, let's clear some inventory space by chopping down some trees. Alright, got some acacia wood. Let's pillar up with this. Honestly, I should probably pillar up from here. Alright, let's... Oop! I went a little too far. That should do it now. Grab this right here. Let's get all the acacia wood. And yay, it's starting to decay already. Let's chop you down. Acacia is one of the more interesting... Oop, there goes the axe. Alright. Alright, and there's 2 more here. I need these saplings. I kind of knew you were teasing me, Enki. So for anyone else who happens to be tuning in right now, Enki's my roommate. He's just supporting the channel. He's trying to give me some very much needed views. Much appreciated as well. So, and Enki, what do you think so far? I've just been doing some exploring. Alright, let's chop this down. I have to get to that oak tree somehow. I really want the oak wood. Alright. Let's let that all decay. Run around and pick up stuff. I've got plenty of sticks, so saplings. Let's split that so I don't inadvertently pick up the oak wood. I need these saplings. Well, thank you. I haven't really started building anything yet, but yeah, I'm just exploring right now. Yay, leaves are decaying. That's a oak sapling. I have plenty of oak saplings. Sticks I will take. And let's just run around with my head cut off. Oh. I see some iron over there. And okay, looks like all the iron in this thing is not visible from the top. And I look back, I see a bunch of it, but oh well. I have a good supply of iron. Thank you for the interactions, Enki. So, have a good rest of your shift. Alright, we've got sticks over here. Still no sign of the saplings. I may just like hang out here. Ooh, another sapling. And another coral reef in the distance too. Some potential options here. Sorry for that. Just finishing off my drink. Very much going to be having another portal somewhere nearby, probably in that village. So I can keep coming back and forth from here. Oh, this is another sapling here. 10 saplings, that's enough to get things moving, I think. I'm impatient. Alright. So, unlike in previous builds, Acacia is only going to feature a minor role in the build. I love Acacia wood, not okay. So when I say Acacia wood, I mean the block where you turn 4 acacia logs into 1 acacia wood. Ooh, apple. It's got just the bark texture on the outside. I love that block. It's such a useful transition block. As a warm gray, it's got other accents into it. It works as a mid-range tie-in and as an anchor block. That's what I love about Acacia. So when I say that I love Acacia, that's what I'm talking about. That block. So it's that block right there. I love that block. It is such a wonderful, beautiful block to use in building. Especially if you're going for a complicated palette. It has so many different versatile aspects. Alright, let's turn this off and let's head through here. I'm just going to continue exploring, even though my inventory is running a bit full. It should be okay. I want to see if there's more desert. But yeah, it's such a useful tie-in. I'm doing something different this time around, because I've decided to go on a completely different anchor block, in the form of something that I can only get in deserts. But yeah, it doesn't mean that I won't use the blocks. And it's just a little beach. It doesn't mean I won't use the blocks that I have a preference for, that I'm familiar with, and that I genuinely love, because I will find a use for them. We'll find clever little uses for all kinds of different things. Alright, let's go get some of this, and I've got a decent amount of cactus. So I'd like to get, I'll just clear out this whole space up here. I don't think I'll go over there. We'll start going this way, because I do need to start going this way. It's about time I started changing course anyway. There's what looks like jungle in the distance. I don't have a boat. There's all kinds of sugarcane over here. Oh, nah, I don't think I... Well... I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but I don't really need... My sugarcane farm is slow. It's just a manual farm on the side there. It's not well thought out or designed or anything. It's just a basic manual farm. I think I'll be fine. I think I'll have to at some point start working on designing my own little setup for it and make it a little bit more efficient, but I don't think I need to start gathering any more resources for it. So let's fill up my inventory with cactus. Or not inventory, my the remaining members of the stack here. Looks like I'm going to have exactly 63 when I'm done with this. And skip the night. Alright, there we go. Skip the night. If it will, there we go. That was a little slow. Alright, let's just peek out if there's anything in the distance and grab this one. Yeah, I just made an excuse to come over here and grab this so I could have a complete stack. Oh, such pretty coral. Let's start going this way. And they're fish. I'm trying to see if I can see an ocean, find an ocean monument. It would be nice to have prismarine blocks, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not absolutely necessary. Alright, let's go this way. And I'm not going to gather any of this just yet. That's a project for another day, another time. Oh. Yeah, so the technique, if you're going to be using coral in a build that's above ground and you want to preserve the color and not have it turn into a gray, is to put like a waterlogged stair or a half slab or something behind it, or a slab or something behind it. So that will provide it with the water it needs. Then you can actually attach a coral fan to that to add some more texture and depth. Ooh, that's a lot of sea pickles in one little place. And a shipwreck. I didn't know the shipwreck was here. It's upside down. Let's see. It's got moss. Alright, that one's easy to access though. I've got moss blocks. It's useful. What's the enchantment on there? Feather Falling 2. I think I'll pass. It's leather boots with feather falling. And that one didn't seem to have the chest for well, treasure map. I can look at the very least. Sea pickles there. Oh, it did. I went right by it. Got books. Buried treasure map. I think I'll have to come back to this one. My inventory is kind of full right now, and yeah. Alright, I think I just need to start heading home. Yeah. Those sea pickles there. My inventory is full. Slowly working my way through the bread. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Let's not run into pufferfish. Thank you very much. I'd very much appreciate not being poisoned today. Oh, look, more kelp. There's so much fish around. Must be the warm... So I've been around colder ocean biomes lately, so being in a warmer one is definitely different. Got some coarse or regular dirt. I think that's regular dirt. Up here. I'm just vaguely heading in the direction of home. I'm not going to be doing much more exploring. Oh. But yeah. this was fruitful. I think when I get back, I'm gonna spend a bit of time clearing up the top of that hill where there's the lava, and put some tree farms up there and some other farms to help me start expanding the resources that I've got available to me. The biggest trick right now is going to be making sure that water doesn't freeze, and I think that I can get away with that if I were to make some lanterns. I might have enough iron to spare for that, but I'm going to have to use stone tools to build the whole thing. So, it's a little bit of give and take in there. I'll decide which one is more important in the long run for it. Alright, let's go carefully down this way. And set off into the jungle, carrying my piece of bread, my trusty infinite durability weapon, bread. Alright. I think that's going to end up being a joke, just the general meme I turn into the whole thing. That I use bread as an infinite durability weapon. I don't know. Until I have mending on all of my tools and stuff, durability is something I do actually have to be very careful with. Especially when I have such limited iron and eventually limited supply of diamonds. I can go this way and just gird around the edge of this to get to the plains there. And then that should be the plains biome that had those two villages in it. Oh. Yeah, I think I see the village in the distance. No. There's something there. I'm just thinking I'm seeing things. Oh, and I haven't done much mining in this whole thing. I mean, I started that the mining entrance there in the little village, but I haven't done anything more beyond that. That little village is going to make a decent starter base. All right, let's get moving. Let's eat up some ground here and get going. No, I think that's just some sand sticking out there. It's like the side of one of those white terracotta houses. Whoa, that could have been so much worse. Okay. And we've got a birch forest. Okay. That's on fire. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Okay. Let's, I didn't take down the coordinates for that desert village. I think I'm just gonna have to go there and build another portal for it. And then... So... light the nether portal, then go to the nether and put the nether portal in the location that it needs to be. So no matter what, I'll have to make a trip there and back. So it'll connect right up to it. I am not looking forward to going into the nether. This will be my first time going into the nether in hardcore mode. That's something I am not looking forward to. And wow, I cannot see anything. Oh. It's a drowned village. What is it with all the drowned villages? I know there's loot in there, but I'm not going to risk it. Oh. Yeah, maybe later after I've got some... There's another nether port there. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see what we got over here. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. It's already spawning. Oh, it's already spawning. And that thing is filled with magma blocks. Nope. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm not swimming as fast as I thought I was. Alright, I think I got lucky that John didn't have a trident. Otherwise, I would have been completely open. Alright, heading back. No, I learned my lesson after that first one on day 1. Just, like, ouch. 1 hit, 4 hearts. Some of the terrain generation here is still so cool, though. Let's make my way home. I think I see snow. Some of those trees. Oh. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I'm going this way. Sun's making its way down. Oh, hello, Mr. B. Ooh, a bee farm. That's one I forgot to mention. I want to put a bee farm in my castle. Why? I plan to use copper in various ways, and okay, so that's the Plains Village I've already been to. Which means the other one must be over that way. Also, honeycomb and honey blocks are so useful as building materials and as accent colors. Oh, it's an hour into the stream, and I've already actually gotten a lot of the goals I wanted to get done for the entire stream done so quickly. Okay, let's see if I can get this to go. Come on, please. There we go. Alright, we are golden. Alright. See how far we can get this going. Pumpkins. I already have a bunch of pumpkins. I can't even trade the pumpkins yet, so I don't need more pumpkins. I got plenty. And this is a gravel beach with some resources in it. And I see some ice in the distance, so I'm not far from home. Oh, look, another shipwreck. Alrighty. Go across. I think I might come back here and gather all this free dirt and that copper at some point. It would be useful to have. Alrighty, let's see. There's a decent amount of gravel here. At least concrete's not going to be that difficult. Fast approaching the area I've already been, which is a good thing. I'll run a little bit of copper, or not copper, coal. I'll go ahead and take that, thank you. And there's so many resources underneath the water, but including apparently a ship underneath the ice. That's what that was. Okay. There's a drown there, so I am staying away from him. Nice. Apparently there's a lot more around my base than I thought there was. Alright, my base is vaguely in this direction, so... traveling a little bit farther than I planned, not quite as far as in terms of the loop as I'd hoped, but hey, I'm not objecting to it. I've got useful resources from it, including the ability to plant a jungle tree. A backup sapling for that as well. So I'm good. I'm in a good place. I need to go down. Alright, here we go. So, when I get back to my base, priority number 1, get the farm going. Clear out the area on the top of the mountain and get it prepped for farming. So if I need to gather more dirt, I can gather more dirt, but I just need to make a bucket, bring some water around, and keep the water from freezing. That's probably the thing I'm the most worried about, is the water potentially freezing. So I might need to make some lanterns. In fact, I'm reasonably certain I'm going to have to make some lanterns. And, well, I can do fence posts. I could waterlog the fence posts. The water will flow out from them, and I can put a torch on top of the fence posts. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. That is deep. That is really deep. Yeah, that's deep slate. Okay, that goes really, really deep. Staying away from that. I'm not ready for that level of... Oh, I've literally jogged into my food. It's gone down. I'm not ready for that level of caving yet. I think I'm ready for that, though. Okay. Let's, get that farm going. Put them in there. Alright, I said I'd be able to come back and grab the items that were floating around here. Aha! I see bones. I see arrows over there. Enderman's flittering around and, you know, being scary. See arrows, more arrows, rotten flesh. Yeah, I might need to invest in a lighting grid. Invest some time into a lighting grid. I don't know. For some reason, I didn't think they could spawn on the ice. But whatever. I'm a Minecraft noob, so what do I know? Literally, what do I know? Okay. Let's go up there and clear out as much of that snow as I can. Because the last thing well, no. First, let's clear out my inventory of things I don't need to have on me right this second. Really? That was dumb. Alright, let's grab that. Put you guys in there, put you in there, you in there. Grab you. You in there. Actually, I don't have any emeralds already. Okay. Let's put the woods that I've gathered and saplings up there, except for these. These are going to be planted. That will also be planted. I'm going to need that. Put that there. You guys can go in here. Those can go like that. And I don't need to carry those around. Just keep this with me. Actually, since I'm here, I'll make the fence posts and stuff that I need for this. So let's go here to spruce. Let's do spruce fence posts. Wrong crafting bench. Alright, fence posts. That. Let's do that. Replace the sticks, because I'm going to need more of those. And let's go up and light that up and plant a few trees. So I've cornered 4 of the villagers, I think. Maybe just 3, and I didn't corner the nitwit. No, I've got 4 because there's 2 in that one enchanting. There's 2 with the one enchanter, and it keeps getting in there. I don't know how. Okay. So that's the cave there. This is all dirt. And that's the lava pool. Okay. Let's put jungle tree here. Someplace there. Let's put the acacia. Our own little space over here. Spaced a little bit apart so they won't interfere with each other too much as they grow. And let's light this whole area up, because that should be a priority as well. Alright, so in the middle there. There. I'm not doing any kind of... Normally I would plan out a grid and measure out how far it needed to go. I'm not doing anything with that here. With the new spawning mechanics in 1.18, I don't think it's necessary. But it will look like crap with all the snow, so, you know, there's that to have to consider as well. But I mean, what can you do? It's gonna do stuff. Can't help it. And this is a cave that I didn't light up. Come on, I should invest in a bow. Alright, and another zombie. Dropped a carrot, that's nice. Make a few more torches so I can properly light this space up and I don't have to worry about mobs spawning in here while I'm farming or anything. And there's a good amount of coal in here, so that's actually beneficial. And dirt. Okay. Gonna work with this. Okay. Might as well, since I'm here. Spend the time collecting the coal. I know I'm meant to be farming and stuff, but it's like, alright, fine, I'll mine the coal. It's here and it's useful. Wait. I have a fortune. No. No. I have a villager with fortune. I need to wait before I mine anything more. So... even if I throw fortune on an iron pickaxe, it's better than what I'm doing now, so, what I was just doing, so. That was a dumb thing to do. Is that a sword? He has a sword. One more? Alright. Spider in there. That's not what I wanted to do. Fortunately, it's just a regular spider and not a poisonous spider. This is a good-sized cavern here. Alright, I think that should cover up this cavern here. Make a few more torches. I know it's only below a light level of 1, but I feel better if it's a little bit brighter than that. Okay. Yeah, note to self. Be careful with that. Alright, I think I've lit this up sufficiently. That explains the zombie sounds I was hearing when I was first up on this mountaintop. They were down in here. Alright, let's also work on that. So, fun little trick, if you got a single block of... It's nighttime. I lost track of time. If you got a single block of water, and you have a torch, you can replace the single block of water with the torch, as long as there's no other adjacent blocks of water. And the torch will remove the water. Alright. Let's sleep through the night real fast. Because placing the torch does remove the block of water. And there you go. That's all been dealt with. Alrighty, I don't need you. And it is snowing. So this should give me an idea of just how effective my torch spam is. Alright, let's go this way. That was a skeleton that did it burn just now. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. So, mobs can still spawn on a single snow layer, but not two. So there's some mob proofing options available with that, but I actually really don't like snow layers. I know some people, Cub fan have used them just to great success. I don't like them. Just don't. Alright. Let's do that. I'm basically turning this whole mountaintop into a resource space. I'm gonna need to remove a bunch of this dirt, so I've got a shovel. Alright. Gonna need to shave it down and shape it up properly, so I think where I'll start is probably here. Did not want the snowball. And I still have a stone shovel. Duly noted. Oh, this whole area is going to have to spend a bit of time I can thawing out. Alrighty. Did light that up. So, to make a few more torches. I'm forever making torches. It's... Okay, I seem to have accidentally pressed the wrong button there. Oh, which you'll note I do that a lot. That's what it is. Let's go ahead and place some of this around here. So this whole area is reasonably safe from mobs while everything is growing. Alright. And we've got some acacia trees going already, so that's already successful. And yeah, that's actually really quite nice to see. Jungle trees, I'm not sure if they're going to like it, but you can try. Don't think in vanilla Minecraft. I've played modded Minecraft where biome specific and even like weather specific requirements are needed for certain tree types to grow, but I don't think vanilla has that restriction. But alrighty. Alrighty, it's not perfect, but it will work. It will work. Okay. Got that there. I need to go make some more sticks, and I need to grab some water. The easiest way to do that is to go find an infinite water source, or go make one. I think making one's my best bet. So, talk about a steep pathway here. Alright, there. Let's go over here. That. A couple things. Should be enough there. Should probably also grab some spruce trees. I think 2 giant spruces will be enough for the time being. That should be plenty of sticks. But also, I wanted to see about getting that fortune, because I think I did get villager to fortune. Villagers this way, though. I think He has fortune. If he does, I might just enchant. I might just buy it and enchant a make an enchanted diamond pickaxe with it, so I have a fortune pick. Come on. Unbreaking 3. Okay. I swore I got fortune. Oh well. You, I know, have mending. Okay. Alright, well, that was worth a try then. It's getting dark. Oh. I need to get a clock so I can see what time. Actually, I passed by a clock in one of those shipwrecks. Oh well. There's iron golems around, so that means that some mobs were able to spawn in when it was dark. Otherwise, they wouldn't have spawned in. Let's see what we got going on up here. We've got a couple carrots and potatoes ready to harvest, so. You, 3, and you. Okay. So you guys can go in there, and I do know potatoes are a major one that I need, so. Alright. And just because I can, I need to check and see what my farmer trades with. So, because I forgot. He trades carrots, not potatoes. Go ahead and make a change. Alright, I got that backwards. Easy fix. That's an easy fix. So, trades carrots and bread. But hey, he'll trade more when the time comes. Alright. Do that. I've got that grabbed. I've got that. You guys in there. So I can plant 2 of those giant spruce trees. I need to make a stone hoe. Probably a couple of them. Should be enough there, but I'm gonna err on the side of caution and make 1 more. Fine, because I can. Let's go there. Got the iron, so I'm going to need a bucket. Let me go up and make an infinite water source that won't freeze. So, I'm really looking forward to building on that mountaintop, though. It's going to be interesting. Alright, let's see. Let's go further up. Let's do... Let's tempt fate. Put that there. No. Do not grab the coal. I need to go grab coal first. Getting ahead of myself. Cave entrance is over here? Yeah, it's right here. Let's go mine all this coal first, because I need a lot of coal. To make this farming project work, I'm going to need more torches. And there goes that pickaxe. And I seem to have gotten a little... There we go. Little cobblestone won't hurt either. I'm not too worried about that. I mean, it'll impact the durability of the axe, but that's, you know, that's what mining does. Alrighty, well, I had some torches already. Oh well. Having some more coal isn't going to hurt. And I know I had coal in my furnaces that I could have taken out. I didn't want to, because that's in the furnace. That's for the furnace. If I start tapping into the furnace to make torches, I mean, that's shooting myself in the foot, quite literally. And I don't want to do that. Alrighty. Throw that down there. This is the fun part of watching a Minecraft player, watching them mine. Just wait until I start strip mining. Yeah, that's going to be a whole different ordeal, but I'm going to try to keep at least this bearable to the average viewer. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, there's more here. Right now, I kinda need the coal. It's useful, though. It's going to be helpful. It's going to be extremely helpful. Alright. And I keep repeating synonyms of the same thing over and over again to fill dead space. I don't know, that'll probably change as more and more people start watching, but, you know, that's how these things work. That's how you build yourself up. You just keep going. Don't stop. So, I'm not doing this for money or anything at the moment. I'm just doing it for, you know, fun. So, I want to be able to have fun and share it with others and whatnot. So, okay, so that deposit just jogged over this way. Alrighty. Making good progress, though. Watching a video about other YouTubers that had gone full on into hardcore Minecraft streaming and had thousands of days, and I'm just like, yeah, I'd like to get there, and know it's going to take a while, but I'd like to eventually get to that point. I think I have plenty of coal for the moment. I can always come back for more. That's the beauty of having access to a cave. Oh, it's dark outside. Beauty of having access to a cave like this is that you have the ability to get the resources when you need them. You don't have to feel like you're trapped using constantly the same things. So, alright, let's go and make that setup so that way the water won't freeze. So yeah, that's growing up just nicely. So, and I know it's a little far away from where I will normally be spending a lot of my time, but it's still well within the realm of acceptable range. Thought I heard something. Yeah, let's just do that for the moment. I can come back and break it. I need to go grab another... I'll go grab another bucket of water, come back up, plant some trees. And, yeah. We'll just do that. So... And then I think... Alright. Now I have the ability for an infinite water source, so I can get this farm up and running. And what are you doing up there? Nitwits. Alright, let's grab... these. I know I threw away a bunch of grass seeds that are out, but it's grass seed. You can gather it literally by the ton. So, I think that should be enough for now. And if it really comes down to it, I can just go around and just start breaking up some grass in one of the warmer biomes. A bucket and gather a couple stacks of seeds with very little effort. So... Alrighty. It does it automatically. That is so cool. Okay. You are going to get turned into another portal eventually, but for the moment, you can stay. Alrighty, let's clear out all this snow. As nice as it is to have snow around, I really don't want it in my farm. Oh. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a line of blocks this way. This is 3 away from there. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Do a line of blocks 4 away from there, so that way I can get it all properly irrigated. And then I will add more dirt along here as needed. But the feeling that since the dirt's there, it's going to probably be only about not that one. It's probably going to be about a block thick, so yeah, let's move you. Alright. I have a feeling that the cave is going to extend down into here. Yep, there we go. Alright. Alrighty. Well, let's grab this. And that should do it. Okay, now I can till this soil relatively easily and not have to worry too much about how everything's going to be flowing around. Let's put some fence posts in every so often. 1, 2, 3. So if I do every 3, if I do every 3, that'll allow me to have constantly spreading water sources. That's a little too close there. So I was originally going to do just a handful spreading around, but I was just like, you know, let's do this properly. Oh, and now this will light up the, come on. This will light up the farm, so mobs won't spawn up here, so. Oh, my aiming is absolute garbage today. Oh well. Alright, now that that's been done, let's do this. Let's do that. And now that won't freeze, so I can go over here and grab this. And do the same thing. Okay. And then do the same thing. Alright. There we go. And with that, we now have water. Excellent. Water bucket, it's always a useful thing to have. Let's put the hoe there, and now let's clear out some of this snow that's in the way. And then I can use this as just kind of a multi-purpose farm for the time being. It's kind of large, but yeah, actually, a little faster. Slightly annoying because of the hitbox, but I mean, I have that. I have moss. Oh, damn it. Okay, that's the risk in that. I accidentally will break stuff, so let's just do this. Alrighty. I have the moss, which is relatively easy to break, but okay, don't need to worry about that. But I'm just not gonna worry about it. This should be fine. So some of the snow will melt from the torches in due time, and the rest of it will be fine. That one piece was probably being very stubborn. And now I have an excellent space for a farm. I think I'll do potatoes and carrots on one side and just expand wheat on the other side. I don't know, we'll see. Since wheat's the least, something I have the least of. Yeah. But hey, it produces. Oh, you look at that. It just reminds me of so many different forests. I know I'm going to keep harping on how much I love the taiga, but it is so pretty. Oh, and if you don't like the taiga, you're wrong. I've said it. If you don't like the setup of the taiga and the way it is, you're wrong. And nope, you're just wrong. Alright, there we go. Plenty of water to keep this all hydrated. Alright. I think I'll do this side with potatoes and carrots, and the other side will be wheat. Why? Because it's far enough away from the lava pool, I'm not too worried about it. Otherwise I would be, but... yeah. And this should theoretically be spawn-proof. When I was playing on Baycraft, I had mobs spawning in my farm all the time. I could not figure out why. This isn't a full block, it's a full pixel shorter, but they were spawning in there. And it was driving me nuts. So eventually I just lit the whole thing up with... oop, there goes the first stone hose. Just lit the whole thing up with this enormous series of arches to put, not torches, lanterns over it. There was glowstone in it. It looked very pretty, but it was a royal pain to get going when I realized that it's the only way I was going to be able to prevent the random creeper from spawning in here and then blowing up a chunk of my farm. I'm not going to lie, that was the worst. So, alright. We have a farmer who does the carrot trade, so let's do carrots. Or we can go with this. Whoop! Apparently all the way to the end. Alright, and then we'll just do... potatoes. Potatoes will probably be a food source for me, and not so much a trade item unless I get more farmers. But, I mean, this is just a starter farm, so this is meant to be somewhat limited. Alright, let's go plant some spruce trees, and I've been meaning to plant the bamboo. Might as well do it here, really. I think I'm going to plant all the bamboo that I got. And then the spruce trees over here. I'm going to put these a little bit out of the way. It's a little dark in this spot. There. So that way the pod soul they create isn't too destructive. But I don't need to think about it. Alright. I think that's okay. Skip this night. And I think I'm going to start winding some things down here. So, I've got that planting going. I've got that up there. I guess I could expand my sugarcane operation, which actually I need to go harvest that. That's actually growing up quite nicely. So... don't have a villager that I can sell sugarcane to, though, or sell paper to, so that's the only downside, is that little snafu there. So I think with that, I'm actually going to, oh yeah, this needs to be harvested. Alright, let's just run along here. I think with that, I'm just going to have to plant some more. Alright, let's do that, let's grab that. Yeah, I'm just going to have to plan for a villager breeder sooner rather than later. Which means I need to get that going, which means I need to make a connection to the desert so I can start getting the blocks to start building up the eventual house. However, next step is I'm going to expand this house. So let's get some spruce wood from the mountaintop up there. I've got that there, so let's do that. I'm just clearing up my inventory a little bit here. That. I think that's okay. I might as well spend a bit of time up there lighting it up as well. That's useful to do. Yeah, I'll go up there and chop some trees. To do that, I'm going to need to make a few more axes, so there we go. Alright. I got my bed, and I got that. Okay, let's go up there, chop down some spruce trees. Clear up some of the upper levels there, so... And while I'm doing that, I can actually start explaining what kind of... pardon me. What kind of castle I want to build. So, I don't follow any particular castle design. Scottish, Gothic, Franco. I don't want to go with one particular design. I want to incorporate elements of different architectural types all together. And I think that'll suit things. That'll suit everything best. So, make going up and down easier though, I need to make a water stream. I think that's a good place to do it right there. That'll set it down this cut. But I want to kind of design my own style, but incorporate different architectural elements is the best way to phrase that, I guess, from different styles in it. So with that, I can then have the freedom of shape and design, and not feel like, oh, why are you making that kind of castle? When I decide to go with a particular style and shape. Just having the freedom is the goal here. And I know not everyone puts that level of effort into things. This is very much a me thing that I'm wanting to do this. Do it this way specifically. But hey, my YouTube series. I can do it however I want. It's my build, my castle. I am the lord of this castle. Alright, that should just be a single stream all the way down until it hits the bottom and fans out. And it froze. Because I stupidly forgot to do that first. So there we go. There we go. That's what I was wanting to create. Alright, perfect. Now I can come up and down without issues. I think I'll leave these pumpkins here for now, though it would be useful to gather them. I'm mostly up here to start clearing out this area. Now, taiga is a process to clear out. It takes a while. So you just gotta go at it. And there's no substitute for it. You just gotta go for it. So pick a spot and just start chopping. I don't need the leaves yet. I will need the leaves when I start decorating though, but I don't need the leaves just yet. Alright. Really? Alright, I'm gonna leave that tree there for now. Why are you here? You're burning. Okay. Yeah, zombies are gonna be a thing as well, I'm gonna have to account for. Alright. Alright. I think maybe 2 stacks of logs should be more than enough for what I have in mind. I'm not going to do a huge expansion, but I do want to actually make a dent in clearing off this mountaintop. Y level for this mountaintop is 117, so it's not too tall. So, it's not super tall. But yeah. Alright. So that I was going to talk about what I had planned up here. I want a large castle with initially an imposing, a substantial and imposing centerpiece keep, so to speak. Oh. Okay, that was unexpected to find that. And yeah, ADHD, another, you know, distraction moment, but I need to light this up. If I'm going to be working the area, I don't want zombies coming out of this. So, with a large central imposing structure, I'm probably going to go with a kind of a jagged shape to it and not have so uniform or much uniformity to. Let's get out of here. It's probably not going to have very much uniformity to it. It's going to be of a jagged, somewhat natural shape. It's going to look like it's a natural chunk of rock that they just carved a castle into. But then around it, I'm going to do, parapet and proper turrets and towers and stuff. But I want the centerpiece to seem somewhat like naturally occurring. So that's going to be the tricky part of the design, is I'm going to have to come up with a way to make it seem natural, even though it's going to be built by me. I think I can make it work. Maybe. It's one of those. This is going to be a process. Like there's a creeper down there, and I'm now super nervous. Not expecting to run into a creeper. Just shy of 3/4 of a stack. Okay. So, with that in mind, I'm not going to build small. This castle is going to be enormous. It's going to span a good chunk of this mountaintop, which I will be able to put a little bit more effort into planning the layout once I've cleared all the trees here. I think the next time I stream, probably that's going to be one of the things I do, is spend a lot of time clearing out trees, lighting this up, so that way I can plan the layout at some point. But I might just decide to spend a few minutes every stream coming over here for like the next week or so clearing it out. It really depends on what I have in mind to do, and what, makes the most sense. There's just so many ways that you can approach that particular strategy. I don't want the rotten flesh. But I think in terms of major features, I'm going to have a tower with an iron farm in it, another larger, probably turret type design that's going to have a general mob farm in it. And that will be the two large projects I'll tackle once I start construction of different elements. The layout's going to take some time, but once I've got the layout planned out, those are the elements that will be next. Those farms are going to be absolutely essential for the construction of the rest of it. I got the bamboo for, obviously, scaffolding. Well, you need string for scaffolding. That's what the general mob farm is. But the scaffolding will make the whole construction process so much easier. Alright, let's see. How much all this I can chop down? Alright. I do this, and then I'll sleep. Oh, a little too far away? Too far away. I must not be just quite right. Alright, beat-up style. 4-bed snack? There we go. Alrighty. Got that going on there. I need to run around and pick up some of the stuff that's dropped. All of these saplings are probably going to get turned into bone meal. I really don't need that many saplings. But it's also a useful element to keep in mind as you're building these things up, is as you're clearing large areas like this, you'll get so many secondary resources that you can use from this, and the bone meal is actually really quite advantageous to have. That leads itself into so many other farms that you can do. So, color palette, I think next time that's what I'll do. I'll I'll go collect the blocks for the necessary color palette, so I know what all kinds of farming that I need to do, and then I'll spend some more time clearing out. Now that I know where a desert is, that was the main crux of the limiting factor, is I needed the blocks from the desert in order to properly show off the color palette. I have those, and I have the wood types that I needed, so mainly jungle. I can do a lot with this, and it will stand out. It won't necessarily be a typical Northern Hemisphere-esque color palette. So, and I think that's going to be the trickiest part of the whole thing in this, is making that color palette just work for the spruce environment and the snow. But I'm enthusiastic about the challenge. I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah, this hilltop's enormous. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna collect some of the stuff that's dropped. There's so much here. Alrighty, creeper's down there, so I need to be careful when I'm in this area. Alrighty, we've got more than the 2 stacks that I wanted. Regardless, this is doing just fine. Alright, I got more than the 2 stacks I wanted. Alright, I'm gonna head back, because everything else that's falling here will still be here when I come back, because it's gonna be outside of the loading distance. I think that's okay. So my water stream is over here. I know I didn't need to do the 3 torches, but I wanted to. Ooh. Slip and slide. Ouch. Okay, I guess I need to be a little bit more careful because there's just one block notch there. Alright, let's go this way. So I'm just simply going to expand the house just a little bit. Doesn't need to be a huge expansion, just needs to show off and give me some more space for chests and other stuff, so. Alright. Start with, let's make some planks. Let's make some stairs. That should be... I know this is horribly expensive and inefficient, but it's what it is. You've got to kind of got to deal with it, so. Alright, now this is all stripped spruce right here. That's the main color palette in this one. This is the stripped spruce, and it's vertical with a couple of horizontal elements. Show off that. So, to start with, we're just going to recreate that floor. It's got planks in the floor here for parts of it. I think I might just redo the floor itself. I like the stripped spruce logs for the floor, too. Alright. Oh, not that one. Okay. And I can do some color and texture variation from here. Alright. This is why I knew I would need... Wrong orientation. This is why I knew I would need a fair amount of spruce wood. So I could properly stack things up like this. Let's grab you. Let's grab you. Alright, you're a... Alright, in terms of this house, it is kind of an awkwardly shaped house. Got a few stair blocks in here, but it's not much. So I'm going to simply extend the floor out a little bit this way. And then have this part be a change in the roof line. I think I'll leave that bit there. Okay. So let's do, yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay. Clear this out here. I'm going to need the space. Oops. Alright. Let's do to here. That should be plenty of space. So, episode 3, I'm finally building something. So, my thought process in this is I'm just simply trying to recreate a lot of the proportions that is in this existing design. I'm not going to be reinventing the house, so to speak. I'm just altering the floor plan. Which that's a really important thing to note when you're doing this. Oh, and then this is every other one is, oh, on this level it's actually, oh, okay. Alright, so this level is actually wrong orientation. It's an easy fix though. And you have these recreating this. I have to put the planks on before that, but that's fine. That creates some variation in the actual shape of the house there. And then I can relocate some of those items over there, so that is okay. So that just means both of these get moved. That goes like that, and that goes like that. Okay. That's easy. It's like really astonishingly easy to do. Okay. I think I'm just simply going to do that for that. Chop you down. Oops. And there's that villager that keeps hanging around up here. Probably waiting for me to extend the planks, which I probably should extend the planks down this way. There's a slab on it, so let's go back through the other side because I got myself stuck. Is that strip one? There we go. Strip one. Hello, dude. Can I help you? Apparently not. Okay. Let's grab this spruce. Oh, those are oaks. Let's do this then. So yeah, it looks like that's how this is all anchored together. So with these up until you get up here, and then I'm gonna redo that whole roof line when I get there, so. I know I said I wasn't reinventing things, but that's unfortunately a part of the process here, is making sure that it all makes sense. Oh, oops, there goes the axe. Let's go up here. And this will create a space that's too wide. Do I want to do that, or do I want to remove more dirt? I think I'm going to remove more dirt. Let's do that first. Of course it is. Make an iron one this time. Alrighty. I may not have chopped down enough wood. That's okay, I've got more in here if I need to. I've got, yeah. Alright. Let's start by placing these blocks down. That way this space will be 3 wide, and I can more easily adapt its roof line to that. So, alright. That's 3. That's 2. Crud. Alright. Fixed. I know I could do the whole have it in my offhand and stuff, and it's like, I really don't like that. It hurts my fingers to do that. So this means that this is actually the wrong orientation. It's supposed to be like that. Okay. Which means that that one goes like that. And, alright, let's do this. To do that. Strip it without having to worry about it. Got that one done already. Okay. So, strip these real fast. Alright, let's do every other. Hey, will you look at that? It actually lines up quite nicely. Alrighty. Now, for this end, I'm going to have to do a temporary block. Oops, wrong blocks. Because this is now going to be complex roof line. So it's going to be a little trickier. And then this side is going to have spruce planks along it. This side I don't have to worry too much about it. Oops. Let's strip that. There. Alright, I do not have enough slabs for what I need to do, so that should do it. I can always make more planks. Let's do these. So this is denoting where I know I cannot, not where I cannot, where I need to add attention to things. So I'm going to recreate this aspect of the roofline, but I'm going to completely modify that. But I do like the roof overhang here. I'll probably put a window here. The fact that this is slabs is actually really quite nice. And I need to make more planks. So no. No. Not that way. Let's do this a little bit differently. Since this is an anchoring aspect to that, I'm actually going to use this to have a lantern here, but it's going to be a torch for now. Then let's go this way. This is going to be the first major change of the roof line. Underneath here is going to go stairs. That will make the roof line a little bit more complicated. I'm just going to drop down here to do it. Alright, run back around inside. No, actually I have to run this way. Let's go up on here. Let's grab the slabs to go along this way. Oops, no, not that. So, this will make the most sense for this. To do that, of course I put the planks away when I need the planks. Do that. That. And then turn that into a window. I think I have some sand. If not, there's some over there I can go get. I can smelt that down to create some glass real fast. Alright, let's continue with the slabs here. And that side's not been slabbed. This side has not been slabbed either. Which tells me I do not have enough slabs. Well, maybe. 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 Alright, now, to change up this part of the roof, I'm actually going to continue with the design aesthetic that's already established with the full blocks like so. But I'm going to then crown it with stairs. So this part of the roof line is going to get tricky. Because we now have stair blocks that will go right here. And on this side, stair blocks, which will anchor this down the middle. Now I just need to figure out what to do in this space here, and I think I'm going to have to do that, and then this will be a slab. A slab in this space is going to be a little weird. So what I'm probably going to do that and that, a top and then a bottom slab. So why? It just fits better. It really does. Alright, now I need to basically turn all the rest of what I've got in here into stairs so I can do this. And then along the top here is going to be slabs. So actually I should probably do slabs first. There's the sun, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do slabs first. Okay. Little box here. Not necessarily a bad thing. Let's fix this. Let's see. I'm sorry, I just blew into the mic. Let's do that, and then let's do that. No, not that, that. That should be enough. Should. And then I can make some more adjustments to it, overall decorative design, because it is a very bland roof in of itself. Thank you, Mojang. But, I mean, you know, part of the fun is making these things so much pop out so much more. Alright, I do not believe I have enough stairs. Let's do that. Do that. I might. Oh yeah, I should have it. Alright, now that just means I need to make a change here, but that's okay. That's not that deal to do. No, wrong way. And just continue the roof line this way. Come on, are you going to let me place the block, or... There we go. Continue the roof line that way. Complexity. It works. Continue the slabs this way. And... I might be able to get away with that. It's the wrong orientation. Alright, Alright, that, and then this. Okay. Alright, let's go down here. It's a starter base. But, hey, I have an interior now. A proper interior. One I can decorate. And I need glass for this bit, but that's okay. Alright, let's relocate that lantern to the center of the room. We're doing this. Alright. And this lantern, I'll probably have more lanterns. This isn't going to be the only one. But there we go. Alright, let's sleep because it is nighttime and I've stayed up too late. And I need to go grab some glass. Let's see. 3, 4, 6 pieces of... Do I have any sand? I do not have any sand. 6 pieces of sand. There's sand this way. Go to my shovel. I see some sand. Okay. I see a stray that's burning. Stay away from there. So, a little sandbar here that's going to get all shoveled up. Alright, let's kind of take a little time to grab... I'm going to have some other things I want to build that will involve glass. So let's grab a little bit of stuff to make into glass here. I think 20 is enough for now, and I can always come back to this. Alright, did that stray drop anything? Burning, just arrows? I think I see... No, that's a bunny. Where did that stray go? Oh well. So let's go smelt this into glass. Now, that is a very bland monocolor structure. I understand this. I will be adding another wood type to it in a moment. So, important thing to remember, I noticed it. Should be more than enough there. Now, what wood type what wood type am I going to be adding to it? Well, believe it or not, jungle. You can add some jungle to it, but not in the way that you were expecting. How do I know that you were expecting it? Well, let's just say it makes sense. Actually, I might as well just do that whole thing there. It makes sense. So, you would not have expected to add a lighter, very, very not complementary block to the bottom of this. Oops, in fact, most people would put fence gates or something else down here, but I'm actually trying to make this look like... Oh, come on. My ability to place blocks today sucks. Make this look like it's actually being affected by the weather. So, that's going to go up there, that's going to go up there. Can I reach back there? I can. Alright. It's being affected by the weather somewhat. And so, that's going to add kind of like, this is what it's supposed to look like, this is what the weather's turned it into. So, and there's other ways you can play with this too now. A continuous stripe is nothing. Alright? It is bare bones, hardly worth the effort. So I'm then going to augment this with some additional, more textured blocks. I think the easiest way to do that is probably in the corners here. I already made these right here, and I can make some trapdoors. Yeah, that is not going to be enough. That's also not going to be enough. I need one more. Okay. I'm going to need some of you. And then more of you. And a bunch of you. Okay. So to make it look like it's a much more lived-in feel, I'm going to add trapdoors to give it a little bit of depth. Make it feel like it's being held together with kind of baling wire type thinking in this. Okay? I can do that in a few different places, but I'm going to do it mainly on the addition and around the door. But the signs, those are going to be the tricky ones. Run along this edge. Yes, I did run along that edge. Okay. And that's okay. That's actually the plan, because this is going to be a fence gate. It's going to go up like so. And that. There we go. Now, it looks like a turtle. That's okay. That's intentional. Give me a little bit more time and some more decorative leeway, and this is actually going to be a very, very different design. I need to actually relocate this trapdoor. Alright, because these complicated angles, I can actually do a few very unconventional things with it. Yeah, I was gonna put a lantern up in there. You know what? It might just be the textural difference that I need to add that in there. A little bit of randomness in the design. And then, along the front here. And again here. Now we're getting somewhere. It still is very limited in terms of color, but that's okay. Color comes with time, and I think I can modify this a little bit right here to create some variation in the roof. But I need to be able to get up to the roof, so I have to go up here and hop over. So this great big old monolithic feel to the roof is overwhelming, especially right here in this area. I think I can fix that. Let's do that. Okay. That's directly inside, so that can't be blocked, so that has to be like that. I have some stairs left. I have some stairs left. Don't be afraid with your builds to break up these blocky textures and stuff. Even though this is now affecting the spawn proofing up here, that's okay. That is okay. So then we do that. Actually, that other one can go back up there. And then we can apply slabs here. Make it seem a little bit more smooth, make it look like a proper roof line. So if you start off with something and it looks blocky and isn't what you wanted, stop for a second. Think about it. What can you do to change the way it looks to make it into something a little bit more appealing? And that's what I just did right here. Okay? It was blocky, but I stopped for a second and started to strategize what I could do to make it look a little bit different. And this is the result. All right. I need to get back up here somehow. Oh, damn. Well. Okay, that worked. Now, the torches that I'm adding in here are just decorative. Oh, that's where that needed to go. But I'm also adding in these vertical lines to create a bit of light in it. Because the environment that I'm in, this is much more like a Norse village. And in a Norse village, usually the chief's house would have all these extra bits of lighting on it because the chief could afford to do that. The chief was the only one who could afford to do that. So he showed it off, but it also advertised where he was and what he could do. So if he could spend all this extra effort on just lighting up the outside of his house, what do you think he was able to put into the inside of his house? It's the question that he wanted people to ask. All right, I've got some glass. And looking at this, I want panes. So, why? Because glass panes will just make this have that extra little bit of depth that I wanted. Now, I'm also here to grab iron nuggets, which are not... I'm blind, they're right there. So I can make more of these. Reason being is, frankly, having just the 2 lanterns in here isn't really that effective. I'm going to put one out there, and then one up there. And now do you see what I was talking about, just adding the extra complicated textures? And now you see why I wanted that contrast color in there? Yes, it is an extremely simple build, a simple design, but now it has that blockiness issue resolved. It looks planned, it looks designed, it looks intentional. Now there's a few more changes I'm going to go ahead and make, and now my inventory started to look like the inventory of a builder. All these random blocks in it. Is the sun going down? The sun's going down. So I'm going to make a few more changes to it to break up that roof line, make it less monolithic. So as for the interior here, there's not that much I can do. I'm kind of stuck with what I've got. But I can make it work with, you know, a few changes. And that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, never be afraid to stop what you're doing and think about the build you just made. If you don't like it, think about how you can change it and then try it. Don't immediately get discouraged because it's not what you wanted. Not hardly any builders get what they want the first time around. So, many spend hours, sometimes even days, agonizing over details in creative mode. So, building is... it is a skill. I'm not going to deny that. But it's also a process. One that you shouldn't be afraid of. Let's do this. So, I'm now destroying the stuff that I made blocks for, but why not? I'm not going to replicate the same thing over here, because it creates that sense of symmetry that I was hoping to go for. And it works. I also have just the right number of blocks for it. There we go. Now this blocky monolithic thing that just looked bleh doesn't. I have to go harvest my crops, and I suspect I have a bunch to chop down up there. Okay. So once I'm harvesting the crops over there, now we can see this from another angle where it's meant to be seen from to show off just what the look is. Now, I need a darker wood type in there. I know that. I'm not denying that. In fact, I should probably redo parts of the roof with a different wood type. But now it doesn't look so blocky. Now it looks planned. Granted, it has a chaotic planning to it, but that's part of the fun here. Alrighty. Plant some carrots. No, let's not eat the carrot. Let's plant some carrots. And then let's go up and plant there too. So, it doesn't look so... adding the controlled level of chaos in there, like right now, the issue I see is that right here, I need to add another color and texture. Well, guess what? I planned ahead. That's what these signs are for. So I'm going to go along here and place them. That will add a little bit of variation that I think will be very helpful. Did I just go down my stairs randomly? Damn it. So, I need to work on this, though. That, I think, needs to be a little bit different. But that's okay. Don't get discouraged. We are all... perfectly honest, we all have our own limitations with what we can and cannot do. And it's all a process. So... darn it. Now you see how it's applying that color variation, that textural variation as well. It's a small thing, but it does draw the image, it does draw the eye away from the parts that you may not necessarily want to hide and want to have attention drawn to. Wow, if I could build a sentence today. But also, it creates that sense of, non-continuance that is actually really useful in a build like this. Especially if there's variations where you can have, like, some up here. I'm going to go now plant these carrots and stuff. You can plant, or you can have different brick types, like cracked brick and mossy brick. Oh, there's more carrots to harvest down there. Oh well. It adds that extra layer of depth to it. Well, that's what I'm doing right now with all this wood. Wood is tricky to do with, but it is doable. Don't get discouraged. Don't feel like it's not possible. It definitely is. Oh. And trust me, my first castle was brick on brick on brick on more brick. Or, actually, no, that was my second castle. My first one was andesite and granite. Polished. Lots of andesite and granite. It looked so monolithic. But it taught me a lot. As long as you're willing to learn, you can do anything. Of course, I just did something stupid and nearly jumped on this, but, eh. Alrighty, let's harvest some potatoes. Normally I wouldn't be doing this right now, but I'm trying to maximize how much I get out of this, so... Normally I would wait a lot longer between harvests, but... eh. Alright. Got that going. Okay. And that's... the bamboo's growing, so I don't need to even think about that. It'll be fine. No. Definitely need to rework this, but yeah. So, and now you can already see that it's less blocky. Now, granted, it is a bit chaotic because it's all the same texture. Now the issue I'm running into is the texture is very blah. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately, but... No. No, not I want carrot there. But, see? It's now less broken up. I need to add another color in there. Something much darker. If I had dark oak, I'd be putting dark oak in there. So I think that's actually something I might look at next time. Trying to find dark oak. That's the one wood type I actually prefer, I actually like using that I have not yet been able to locate. I believe if I planted all my carrots. Okay, so this is the first harvest of my carrots. So let's go see what we got. Let's go speak to Mr. Farmer. Hello, Mr. Farmer. Okay. You should be leveling up now. Yes, he has the not the the pumpkin. Why did I almost want to say watermelon? Got the pumpkin trade, which is the one that I've been waiting for. Use it to make so much more money with this. Now, granted, I don't have pumpkins growing yet, but that's beside the point. I can do that. All in one go, knock them all out, level him up. Okay, and you sell cookies now, and I can sell watermelons to you. Dude, you are valuable. Got both of the useful trades. Alright. I just need to... Actually, probably will make an automated farm now that I have a few pistons and have the resources for those. So, now, I've got an interior to do. I've done the exterior, got that going. Let's do an interior. Got all this spruce here. Let's make some chests. Why? Well, frankly, I need the chests. I need the storage space. So, and likely the best way for me to do all this, move you, put the bed in this slot right there, and then turn this into a bit of a chest wall. And I know, it's an uneven number. That's okay. Alright, let's go... Alright. These can all go in here. Now, I'm putting these in here because this is a uniform and consistent place for me to have all these items. Sugarcane is going to be a big one, so it's going to get a block of space for it. Potatoes, probably, but those are likely going to be just for food for me. Alright. Carrots. Water. Oh, actually, I should craft those into watermelon first. I've got my crafting table here. So, crafting table is going to go right here in the corner. Alrighty. Much better. See, now I have the ability to start containing the large quantities of items that I'm getting in here. And... So, I can spend some time reorganizing stuff, but now I can stack the chests up a bit higher. As for the interior, overall interior design of this space, it's going to be very, very egalitarian. Or utilitarian. What in the hell did I get egalitarian out of that? It's going to be very, very, very utilitarian. Okay, I'm going to take this as a sign that I need to start looking at winding things down, because I can't speak. Alright. Let's do that there. Yeah. I think next time I'm going to... Yeah, it's getting dark out there. It's late here. I think I'm going to take this as a good opportunity to call it a night, but organize this stuff, go and get the necessary blocks for me to start building my block palette, and just continue building everything up and starting the process. So, thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been Wolf, and I will see you tomorrow.